students. Today we will conduct an experiment, that is experiment number 3. So which is nothing but design and setup of oscillators. There are two oscillators which we are going to design, that is Colpitts oscillator and crystal oscillator. So first we will design, and that is we will discuss about Colpitts oscillator. So the components required in the Colpitts oscillator are the transistor is required and various resistors, already it's given in the manual, and the capacitors are required. Then already you know what is the oscillator. Oscillator is a device which generates oscillations. That is whatever frequency of oscillations you require, that much frequency can be got. Okay. So it depends, the frequency of the oscillation depends on the feedback network. So oscillators mainly they will work on the Barkhanson's criteria. The Barkhanson's criteria is, first criteria says that A beta should be greater than or equal to 1, and round the loop the phase shift should be equal to 0 degree or 360 degree. So when you are using an amplifier there for an oscillator, so whatever the output we are getting, it will be 180 degree phase shift. That is, transistor is an amplifier. So in the circuit diagram only, in the circuit diagram, so it is, you can see there is a transistor. So transistor, and this is a feedback network. Okay. So this transistor is an amplifier. So amplifier gives 180 degree phase shift, and this feedback network gives another 180 degree phase shift to the network, to the circuit. So therefore there is a total of 360 degree phase shift round the loop. Therefore we can say that oscillators work on a positive feedback. Okay. So oscillators, as here we have already given the feedback is used in oscillator is a positive feedback. Okay. Now we've already, the circuit, as per the circuit only, we have rigged up the circuit here. Okay. So we have rigged up the circuit. So you can see here we have connected a transistor. Transistor has collector, emitter and base. Okay. So now whatever the circuit we have rigged up, see, we are not using any of the function generator. Any input from the function generator is not taken, because it is an oscillator. It is only generating the function, that is sine wave, and we are giving the input as 12 volts. Okay, to the that is to the collector region here. Okay, so through the resistor 1K. Now when you just rig up the circuit, so this is rig up, how we are going to rig up the circuit. That is, you can see here all the three are connected here. All base, collector and emitter is connected, and we are also connecting, so to the feedback network. So to the feedback network we are connecting the inductance box, decayed inductance box, that is capacitance box, inductance box and two capacitance. Okay. So the two capacitance here, one is, so the two capacitance box we have connected. So one is 47 microfarad. So okay, here two capacitance box we have used. So both the capacitance box, okay, so we have used the 900 picofarad and 900 picofarad. These two, for these two values we have used capacitance box, and for 5 millihenry, for 5 millihenry again we have used the capacitance box. So rest all connections are done as it is. Already you know how you have to connect. Okay. So I will show you how to connect. So collector region, you can see. So collector region is connected to 1K, and from 1K to 12 volts. Okay. Then from from the same, that is then we can just 1K and 22K we can just connect in series. Okay, that we can connect it to base. Then from the base we are taking 0.47 microfarad, which is a discrete component already available, we can give. Then that is connected to the decayed box, that is decayed capacitance box 900 microfarad, and that in series with the 5 millihenry. Then again in series with the 900 picofarad decayed box, that is capacitance decayed box, that will be connected one end with the inductance box and one end is to the ground. Here also one end will be the ground. Then that is connected to the, that is connected to what? That is connected to the capacitance, which is connected to the collector. Okay. And now coming to the emitter region. Emitter region we have connected one pot, 1K pot we have connected. Okay. That is potential resistor. Okay. So potential resistor we have connected here. Then here we have connected a 330 ohm resistor, and in parallel to that we have connected a 47 microfarad of capacitance. That all we have both parallel we have grounded, and one more too, from the base we have taken one resistance of 4.7 kilo ohm, that we have again grounded. Okay. So this is a circuit diagram. You can just view the circuit diagram of the Colpitts oscillator. It is going to generate oscillations. Okay. Oscillations is nothing but whatever frequency you want, that oscillations is nothing but generating the oscillations of the desired frequency. Now here, so this is all connection what we have made. Okay. So connection you can see, connection you can just view the connection. So here pot, so this pot is connected to the emitter. In this side emitter is here. Okay, this is the emitter part, emitter. Okay, then here is a base, this is a base, and this is a collector part. Okay, so to the emitter we have connected a pot we have connected here. Okay, from the pot one more 330 ohm resistor, this is a 330 ohm resistor. In parallel there is a capacitor of how many, that is 47 microfarad capacitor we have connected, that we have again grounded. Again this resistance also we have grounded again. Okay, so this is all about connection. So rest all connections is made, and we have given a 12 volts here. You can see this is a 12 volt which we have given it to the, through the resistor to the collector region. So this is a collector region. So collector through 1K resistor we have given here, and 1K resistor. Then one more to the base. Okay, one more we have connected. See here, this is which one? 1K. Then this is in again series with the 22K. So this one is 22K. Okay, so this resistor is 22K. Then 22K is connected to the base. Okay, so 22K other end is connected to the base. Okay, then to the base again when one more capacitor is there. Capacitor is again connected to what? Capacitor is connected to the resistance box. Okay, so whatever this capacitor is connected, we have taken here to the